What it do? What it do? Detroit, what up, Doe? It's your boy Bandit, and you're here for another episode of Detroit, what up, Doe? Where we talk about all the sports that goes on in Detroit. You all know when we start the video, we'll let you know. Oh, if I can get to it. All right, there you go. Who in the house tonight? Starting with my man, my hockey expert.
What's up? I'm Keegan, and you can find me at on Insta and TikTok at RedWings97.
Yes, sir. And you know we got the baseball expert in here. Mike.
What up, y'all? It's Mike. Y'all can find me on X at @1pride_JR.
And y'all know wherever I go, I got my brother from another mother whose parents don't know each other. Day.
What up, Dow? It's your boy Day. We in here, ready to roll, oh shit, am I on mute? I am not. But yeah. Something popped up at the top of my screen. It usually says your mic is muted. But yeah, I'm ready to rock.
He can't even talk, y'all.
Can't even breathe.
I lit the cigar a little too early.
All right, first topic we gonna get into, guys. We're gonna talk about them Lions first. And did y'all see Jared Goff, player of the week? Day. Your thoughts on Goff being player of the motherfucking week?
In the NFC? Oh, no doubt, man.
And I think that's the NFL.
That graphic said NFC.
But
either way, yeah, NFL, NFC, either way, deserves it. I do think it's a little bit bogus that it doesn't go down in the record book as a perfect game because he didn't throw 20 pass attempts, which is like the minimum for any kind of record. I think that's kind of bullshit. But shout out to Goff, man, for having the perfect game. Like, you couldn't ask for nothing. When he was running the offense, I mean, he looked great. That's $50 million quarterback right there.
50 million. Mike, what's your thoughts on Goff being quarterback player of the week?
Excellent, man. Like, it was a great game. It was a great game for everybody on offense, including him. He was perfect. And I'm with you, Dad. I said the same thing on the post-game show. I think that's whack. That's the minimum attempts got to be 20. Like 18, that's a good amount of attempts right there for a quarterback. So I don't know why or how they figured it has to be 20, but I think that is lame.
What'd you do? Get camera shy on us? I think Mike done got camera shy on us real quick.
Now I'm gonna turn it back on, man. I'm just getting here off work, man. I hop right on the show.
I felt that.
What are you doing, Dede? You know what you're doing. Pour me a drink. Keegan, what's your thoughts on Goff being player of the week?
Great, I love it. Obviously, it's even better that we did it in the black. He did it in the black uniforms too. I mean, probably cleanest jerseys in the league, I think. But I mean, I'm happy with it, man.
With the helmets is nasty, like
tough, so tough, man. But yeah, he deserved it. I mean, perfect game. What can you? Can't really say too much. I mean, obviously, great game against the Seahawks. Glad to beat them. Thank God, because I mean, they've had our number this whole. I mean, for the last couple of years. So, man, decade. But
let's
yeah,
look at them golf numbers. Let's look at them golf numbers real quick.
For sure.
18, 292, 2 touchdowns, and a receiving touchdown. That's player of the week stats for me. I mean, just saying.
Can we go back to the black jerseys real quick?
Go ahead, Dede. Come on.
All right, they're clean and they look nice and stuff, but man, I'm not a huge fan of them, man. Like I'm not a huge fan.
He old.
Like they just look a little too like create a player to me type uniforms. Like they're clean, you know.
Wait, I got a question. So which one you gonna go with? That one, or you gonna go with the ones from last year, the gray ones?
You like the blue ones?
I'm gonna go with the. If I gotta choose between those two, I'm gonna go with the black ones all day, man. Them gray ones look like something I would sleep in. Those are the long times, bro.
And I like the gray ones. I know a lot of people don't, but the black ones, man, they was clean to me. So you look at them. Bandit got right there.
Bryson,
So, like I said, let's go back to Goff's number before we get player of the week, man. 18 for 18, 292, 2 touchdowns, no interception.
300 yards. How you throw for 300 yards, but it don't count because you need 2 more passes? That's crazy.
I never heard of that in my life. And with his receiving touchdown, you know what? Let me pop you on the side real quick. With his receiving touchdown, he got more touchdowns than boom. Debo Samuels.
A crazy thing to me.
Yeah, he got more touchdowns than Debo Samuels, Brandon Ayuk, Jalen Waddle, George Pickens, Sam Laporta, Travis Kelce, Trey McBride, and Mark
I'm glad he has more than Travis Kelce.
Yeah,
you know what black uniforms I do like though? Our old school black uniforms, the ones we the ones we originally wore, with the white. Yeah, with Calvin.
0-16.
Calvin Roy Williams.
Yeah, I like the white outlining on the outside of it. Like if we were done a white outlining on the around the blue that we have, it make it clean. It make it a little bit more easier to see the numbers. Tell what number is numbers.
You just need to put on your old reading glasses. And
Man, I got a 55-inch TV right here. This is where I see.
Hell no. Hey, all I know is shit, man. These Oregon jerseys are bright as hell tonight, ain't they?
Oregon has some of the
cleanest uniforms
I've ever seen.
That's like cancer awareness or something like that. I guess his wife, the coach's wife. Yeah, I keep up with it. But how you all feel about Goff having more receiving touchdowns than these guys, man? These are top-notch players too.
And all these guys,
they ain't no fools too. I mean,
that's crazy, man.
I'm glad he has more touchdowns than Kelce, man. I've been a Kelce hater since like whenever they started winning, man. Pretty much. Like, I'm glad he was a good player, but like I'm glad to kind of see him kind of on that little slump down to reality, which kind of glad because I especially with the Chiefs, absolutely hate him.
The 1 year I didn't draft him, like usually I always throw him in the first round, especially if I got like pick 11 or 12, man. I always swooped him up and he always did solid. But this year he ain't doing much for fantasy. I think last game he did okay a little bit. I don't know what he did fantasy wise, but he was actually getting some reception. I'll tell you what,
speaking of fantasy, Kyle Pitts
go to hell. Ain't that
just gonna bring him up.
I was waiting for you to say something, Mike, because I was gonna pick him up on waivers too.
I tried to right before the game, and it was like you gotta wait. And I was like, I don't want.
He did me dirty last night. I finally dropped him.
I remember looking at my phone and seeing you drop him. I was like, I'm gonna try to go scoop him up, and he went off.
Yeah, I finally dropped him, and then he wanted to perform like that. That was some bullshit last night.
Did he? I got him.
No, you put in a claim for him. You ain't got him.
Who got him?
Who got the worst record? Who got the worst record between both of y'all? Because that's what we'll go to.
We'll show the records at the end of the show. I got the fantasy.
Yeah, you gotta start showing the. Do y'all show the records?
I got them.
Yeah, you gotta start showing the records.
This will be the first week. This will be the first week.
Yes, sir. At the week 4. But when you got Goff making plays like this, though.
Amon-Ra St. Brown's going to throw it back to Goff. Who had that on the bingo card? Touchdown Lions.
Dede, one thing I gotta say, when you say he out here catching passes like Randy, that wasn't no Randy Moss catch, bro. You make it seem like you mossed him. It was just
he was doing his little white boy.
Hey, bro, he burnt that linebacker though, bro.
Hey, that linebacker looking so stupid, bro. It was like, man, how you feel about that play, Dede?
It was an over the shoulder catch, bro. Goff out here, next Randy Moss right here, bro.
Hey, Goff almost looked like Tyreek Hill on that play.
Oh yeah, God, I'm taking
he's doing his little white boy trot to the end zone too. His little jog.
Yeah, he was moving crazy.
Can we like figure out something to call that besides the Philly special?
Well, he didn't say the name though. Goff said they call it Alcatraz.
Alcatraz.
That's the name of the play. He said he don't know why that's the name of the play, but he said Ben Johnson and them had that play for the last 3 years. But I tell you what, that your team getting their ass whooped right now.
Man, look, I knew this. I knew this was gonna happen. Hey, as long as my parlay keeps looking the way it's looking, go ahead, do your thing. I just need one touchdown from Michigan State.
Lose?
No, I didn't. You know me. I don't pick the games. I don't pick games. I pick props.
That's right. You do props. That is right.
Yeah. I only need the only thing I need from Michigan State is one touchdown pass from Charles. Doesn't matter who it goes to. Nothing. I already got my anytime touchdown from this game.
And hopefully you can get that because it ain't looking good right now.
Bro, we look like fucking we look like Michigan right now, dog.
Anyway, shout out to Garrett Goff for being player of the week, man.
Michigan don't be looking like this. Michigan
Y'all can't throw over 100 yards passing, so I don't want to hear that. Anyway, shout out to Jared Goff, man. We get player of the week, man. For real, you really deserve it, man. You balled out. Next topic, we're gonna get into another person that got some, some high glory.
Still taking Charles over Orgeron or Warren.
Hey, Hutchins got the defensive player of the month. Your thoughts, Day? Well,
tell him, Dave.
Sorry, I got distracted for a second.
You want me to throw it back up there for you?
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Aiden Hutchinson.
I'm happy about that, man. He's been an absolute stud. Like the amount of he has 4 sacks or 5. Yeah, he's a fucking stud, dude. Just what he's doing is just it's almost generational a little bit. You don't see it out of guys like that much anymore. But the amount of sacks he's getting and the amount of teams are dedicating most of their plays to try and make sure he's blocked half the time because he's that good. It's I'll say it back again. It goes back to the Rams game, week 1. They're he had 3-4 guys on him. That's almost like Megatron type stuff, man. Megatron had 3-4 guys on him the whole time, and he still did what he did. Same with Hutch. He's having such a big breakout, and we all knew he was good, but man, he's just breaking out to be something amazing for us, on and off the field too.
Yeah, he said the black ones are the best.
Nah, the blue ones is, bro. The blue ones is the best one.
How we retweet the show and stuff on Twitter? Do we got the link?
Should just pop up if you follow it.
Go to YouTube and pull it up on YouTube.
You gotta know who you is, my Asian persuasion.
What up, fellas?
What's up?
But as far as
I know you is, Leo.
What up, y'all?
What did they say?
Let them know who you is, Leo. For the people that don't know.
Oh man, my name's Leo. You can find me on X or Twitter. Are we calling it Twitter? X? What the hell are we calling it?
X.
I just called it X for the first time. We've been doing all these shows.
It sounds weird, huh?
He's throwing up the X. Yeah, it's weird because it's still Twitter to me. But everybody calls it
Twitter. Everybody, man.
Yeah. So you can find me on Twitter at first name, last name with my chest.
All right, I just got done asking Keegan. I guess I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna ask Mike, and I'm gonna ask Day. How are you feeling about it? Make sure I click on it right there. Boom. Aiden Hutchinson getting the defensive player of the month.
Man, I've been saying this since the preseason. That you have to understand that dude's not just the best DN numbers wise, and just whatever. Just this year alone, that dude's the best DN, best edge, in the game right now. I've been 100%. Saying that. I said it before the numbers were there. Now he's got numbers to back it up.
I think
Leo did say that. He said this year he's gonna be the best, and he said, I think you say he's gonna win Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah. Look, he's got to be in the running for Defensive Player of the Year.
He definitely
it has to be.
He got more sacks so some whole teams got.
He needs to be at the top of the list right now.
He's like a fucking juggernaut, dude. He's an absolute.
He's leading in pressures, and he got the sacks to go with it. Now he got 6.5 sacks. Almost had a couple more the last game, but Geno was getting that ball out fast as hell, man.
You can't fault him on that one.
Geno was cheating, man.
But you would have got that ball out fast as hell too. You had that man in your face every goddamn play.
Hey man, every time we play the Seahawks or Geno, man, I have a greater appreciation for that dude. Just because of the career from when he was a rookie to now, I could really appreciate the career.
Geno Smith?
He put in that work. He can't lie. Gino put in work.
Oh yeah, 100%. He's a workhorse. He's like a definition of like what it takes. Putting in a lot of work and being yourself and
and not giving up. Like, because a lot of them people, like, when they get relegated to backup quarterback and they're backup year after year after year, they just fine with that. Like I'm gonna be a backup for the rest of my career. I'm cool. Like,
making good money holding a clipboard.
For it. Right, he still went for it, and he still had ambition on starting as being a starting quarterback. So, props, man. Hats off to him. Like, it was a lot of people in our chat talking about, oh, he wasn't that great last year. He was still good last year.
He was good last year.
He made Pro Bowl last year.
I mean, he did, yeah.
Back-to-back years.
Yeah, but I think he had such like a. Go ahead, Mike.
I was done. Seahawks just went a little bit back down last year than what they were the year prior, but he still had a good year last year.
Since that he came out of nowhere and had such that big year for his standards, and he didn't replicate the same thing, people thought he sucked. He fell back being Gino. Like, no, if you look at the actual numbers, Gino was still pretty good.
Exactly. Like, that's what I don't be getting. Like, a lot of people be like, oh, if they're not putting up video game numbers, they suck. And it's like, dude, like, it's a lot of quarterbacks that would kill to have some of these quarterback stat lines that y'all say is terrible.
This ain't man no easy.
Right.
Or playing as Michigan on your fucking dynasty mode.
Yeah, I wish Rich was on here because I give him shit like that. I play all these dynasties. Well, I've done 2 of them, but I've played with different teams. But I still haven't played with Michigan once. I'm gonna play with them one time though, because that's my team. But I wasn't gonna start off with Michigan being like the number 9 team. And he tell me that he still can't get no recruits. I'm like, if you can't get no recruits, you don't know what the hell you doing.
you ain't doing it right, bro. You ain't doing it right.
I started a whole program from scratch with the team builder, and we was ass, and I got recruits. So don't tell me you at Michigan you can't get recruits.
Next topic, since we're gonna talk about Gino and recruits on college football, NCAA. Do the Lions got the best offense in the NFL?
Yes,
I would say yes, 100%.
Yeah,
yes.
That's
yes. Let me tell y'all one big.
First quarter's done. First quarter,
one big mouth. Let me tell y'all one big mouth down south. Cornbread eating motherfucker that think the same thing.
With you, do you feel like the Lions have the best offense in the NFL?
Yeah, it's not even close. When you look at their 2-headed running back monster, nobody can match them. When you look at the skill position, you look at the wide receiver with St. Brown, you look at Jameson Williams, you look at Laporta, they signed Tim Patrick, and you look at the running backs with Montgomery and Gibbs, and that offensive line with Decker, Sewell, Glasgow, Penei Sewell, and Glasgow, it's not even close. It's not in Zeitler. It's not even close. Offensively, they're 4th in offensive yards per game. They're 5th in passing yards, 6th in rushing, 4th and 3rd downs. That is the difference. When you look at teams and when people throw, the Cowboys, when you look at the talent, just offensively, it ain't even close. Nobody's close. Even Seattle has talent. Look at Seattle's talent with Charbonnet and Walker III and those wide receivers with Smith and Jigba Smith and Lockett and DK. And even that, they can't touch Detroit.
Any disagrees?
No, that's weird, man.
Anybody want to piggyback off that and go run with it, or did he just say it best?
He said it best, but I mean, I agree. Shit, my bad.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say he's definitely right with Gibbs and Montgomery. Like, man, like they just drive the offense so much, and having that 1-2 punch, teams don't got an answer for that at all. Like, I love it. Like the fact that like they're so dynamic that like they're not like us, man. Like we got it better than a lot of other guys. So I mean, it's such a good situation to have, to be honest.
I agree. I think we got balance like everywhere. Like we got a yin and a yang, just like the receiver core. Like Jameson Williams and St. Brown is 2 different things. Like they have 2 different skill sets, and their skill sets like defenses have to worry about, just like the running backs. Like Monty, he's not just a power guy. Like he has quickness, he has speed to his game. He can catch. Like he's not just a give it up the middle, get 3-4 yards in a cloud of dust, and that's it. Like he has juice, and the same with Gibbs. Gibbs has power. Like on them goal line runs, Gibbs is finishing with power and contact. He's just not a speed guy. So I think when it comes down to Monty and Gibbs, like their second and third things that they bring, like not their the thing that you go to them for the that you would say is their first attribute. I think the other couple attributes get undersold. I think Monty's probably getting his credit, man. Not only from national media, but even Lions fans. There was a lot of Lions fans that just wanted Gibbs.
Monty's the one that makes his offense go, really. We're in a trouble situation or a big situation. Who do we go to? We go to Monty.
Speaking of Monty, I've been trying to tell y'all to stop and hold your thoughts. That ain't right, but can anybody stop him? He scored a touchdown in each of the first 4 games, bro.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that, man. He's a fucking stud, dude. Like
I want him to have the record.
You see how I try to work that in? Go ahead.
I want him to have the record. I want him to take that record from fucking Jamal Williams, bro.
He could.
Yes,
I mean,
please.
I think after last game, he's up to 7 straight games with a touchdown. So, I mean, he could take that record very easily if he play the majority of these games.
Leo, your thoughts on
Monty? On Monty?
Montgomery.
Man, I really like Monty. Like, to be honest, there are some times where last game, like they threw Gibbs in, and I felt like the tension was at its highest, and they kind of left Gibbs in, and I was kind of thinking the whole time, like, this is more of a Monty drive right here. But they kept Gibbs in, and he actually wound up scoring. So, I mean, but he's just, I like to say this about Monty. Monty is the stabilizer of the offense. Like, if they are not clicking, they will lean on that dude, and that dude will get the offense right.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree. I think me, Leo, and Dave, we all pretty much said the same thing. Like, I think he's the heartbeat, man. Like, if the offense, like you said, if it ain't rolling right, if we need something consistent, like, hey, give it to this guy, he gonna make it do what it do.
We just hit a couple first downs to get in rhythm. Boom, Monty.
I tell you what, this is crazy. Last night game, if that was us, I'm telling you, we finished that damn game. We ain't going to no damn overtime. We getting the first down. That was ridiculous last night. I don't know if y'all caught that game with Tampa Bay and Atlanta. That was Tampa Bay.
Coach Haynes.
They need to be
Coach Haynes.
I fell asleep.
I wish you did. I fell asleep too, bro. I swear to God, I did.
Yeah, I fell asleep in the third quarter watching that shit.
Third quarter, I think I fell asleep too. I swear to God.
I think that's the best Thursday night football game all year so far.
Man, and I thought about going to that game.
Hey, Mike, I think it was like 6 minutes into the third quarter. I was looking at it like
you was left out. Damn.
Knocked out.
Like
on my pillow, bro.
$45 for that game, and I wanted to go.
How much was it? You said
40 to 45. No, $40 to $45.
Oh, I would have went to that.
Oh, that's
I changed my mind at the last minute. I was like,
why? I don't like the Browns, but they got tickets for $35. I'm driving my ass to Cleveland.
I got my 5-year-old, bro, and I'm not comfortable bringing him to Atlanta.
You
know what I mean?
Some earmuffs on like he was like Drew Brees' goddamn son. Shit, we gonna watch this.
If it was like a 1 o'clock game or something, I probably would have went. But then, like, being that night game, I don't think I wanted to bring my son down there in Atlanta.
Bro,
that shit got
I would have overnight for these. You feel me? So your kid could have went to the game, bro. On God, like
overnight.
Like y'all want to shoot, bro. My mama.
They had the camera on Hodge at the end of the game doing his interview because he scored the last touchdown. Tell me why they pan the camera on him, but you could still see the stands above him and them players.
Bro, they was going at it, bro.
Hey, that bitch bang in.
She was
girl knocked the whole front row out, bro.
She was knocking everything out, man.
Man, speaking of knocking things out, man.
We need to ask Day these questions because this is the second week in a row. What be going on with Sean in Atlanta, bro?
What you mean, y'all, bro? Hey, you don't see me in none of them videos. Don't associate me with that, bro.
I saw a video. I said Day video last week, and somebody in the comments said this is why I only sit in the 100 section. They was all the way up in the nosebleeds. They was throwing down.
Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way.
You pay
Only
$5
in Georgia.
all the way at the top, and you swinging on somebody. That's crazy, man.
Only in
and
Georgia.
You're gonna get banned. So what's the point?
You can't never go to a game again. That's crazy.
You ain't ever gonna be able to go to another game. You all the way up in the nosebleeds, getting banned for no reason.
Fucking, and it's usually Falcon on Falcon fights. It ain't, they're fighting the other team or nothing like that. It'd be the same team fighting.
It's been a lot of. It's been a lot of.
The only organization that
fights
does that
this
is
year,
the only other organization that does that is the Raiders, bro. Their fans.
No, Detroit just had something when we shot somebody in the goddamn.
You can't relate. Those are really Lions related.
I'm just saying. Well, Detroit ain't fighting, we shooting. Okay, let's put it like that. Then
we're talking like
that was a sad situation though, because it's never the person that's starting all the shit that's the only person that's suffering consequences, man. That was crazy. Nope. That situation was crazy.
The whole
San Francisco fans are bad too. San Francisco fans like to fight too.
Man, why we can't just go to a game and enjoy the damn game, man? I ain't never came out the game, win, lose, or draw, won to swing on somebody. That's crazy, man.
When me and Chris went down to New Orleans, bro, I was sitting in the section of nothing but New Orleans fans, bro. And they were probably some of the coolest people I ever met.
Man, I got the sweat.
That's why, bro. I seen those videos. That fucking arena was probably turned the fuck up last night, bro.
Yeah, I've been to a lot of different stadiums, bro, and I don't always sit where the visitor's supposed to sit. Like, I sit with the home fans, and I ain't never had no issue.
As long as you ain't acting a fool.
That's why them drinks be down there $20, man.
Listen, I went to.
That's why they replaced at the Atlanta games, bro. You
think they fight now? Nothing make them beer $5 a can.
Listen, I went to a Cleveland Cavaliers game with a Boston Celtics jersey on, and I got a interview with what's the hot dog eating champion name?
Oh, Chestnut.
Joey
Chestnut.
I got an interview with Chestnut and everything else like that. Like Cleveland fans is cool.
Crazy.
Like,
That's
I swear, like, right.
Why they ain't let him compete this year though? It's something about
they signed with a vegan hot dog company.
Oh, he shouldn't have did that, man.
You know why they be fighting at the Atlanta games? Because they have cheap ass concessions. You get cheap beer, bro.
Yeah, y'all beer must be like $5 because y'all be.
It's cheap there. Hey, listen, that's one thing I can say about Arthur Blank. He makes sure like. Everything ain't expensive there, bro. He really gives back to his fans, bro.
You remember that picture that came out and it had all that food on it, and the guy said he got it for $20, and y'all were like, nah, like $20 a piece.
Oh, good as hell,
bro. No, that's legit.
You ain't getting that nowhere else for no $20. I tell you that.
When I went to the Ohio State Georgia game,
what happened in that game, bro? What happened?
Fucking kick, bro. Just shut up, man. That kick, bro. We would have won a national championship that year, but I ain't even gonna talk about it. Anyways,
I was gonna say,
but yeah, their food was real cheap, bro. Like, like
actually,
that's a beautiful stadium.
Been tested this year?
No, we haven't. Don't worry about our schedule. Don't worry about our schedule. You feel me? We let ourselves build ourselves up in the. You welcome to the Big Ten, bro. They built ourselves up to the final couple games of our games. We good.
It's so funny. It's so funny because it's like, welcome to the Big Ten.
Not a damn soul.
I think USC is sitting just fine in theIg Ten.
That's fine. That's fine.
USC
that's cool. I'm glad you comfortable where you sitting at, because that's where you're gonna be sitting at for the rest of the year. Anyways,
last week they had me scared though till y'all came back because it was looking crazy. It was looking
they
crazy.
beat USC beat, like, I know Wisconsin football's down right now. Mm-hmm. But Wisconsin's usually a powerhouse in the Big Ten, like, no lie.
Well,
you know what I mean? And they beat one of the they beat one of like the staple teams of the Big Ten. Yeah,
that's a good win. That's not Rutgers. That's not Rutgers. That's Wisconsin.
Hey, Rutgers is 4-0, bro.
Hey, Rutgers right now with that coach, with him coming back, they cool. But Rutgers historically in the Big Ten, they did nothing.
Yeah, we just in our trenches. Yeah, right.
Who is Donkey Kong? I haven't seen Donkey Kong before.
Hater.
See something.
What a hater. What a hater.
That's wild, bro.
What a hater.
That's funny. That's funny, though.
All right, next topic. Can we get to the play of the week? This is not by the people. This is not by Detroit Fan Report. This is my play of the week. You feel me? If y'all disagree with me, let me know. But this is what I thought was the play of the week.
It better be this one. I already know. Knowing you, I know what it is.
Goff protected. Another completion. Another short one. And bouncing off the tackle is Montgomery. What a catch and run. Still going. Just a thing of beauty and strength by David Montgomery.
Dede, you don't know me. Now, you thought I was talking about J-Mo.
I would. Who else thought he was going to put the J-Mo play up there for the play of the week?
I did.
Yeah.
That's in your wheelhouse right there. You could have used it.
I got to switch it up. I got to keep the people on their toes. But anybody disagree with me? That's not the play of the week.
So in your heart of hearts, you really wanted to put the J-Mo play on.
I really didn't, bro. This just sounded. Do you hear? Listen one more time to that sound when he hit that. When he hit Witherspoon. One more time.
Goff protected. Another completion. Another short one. And bouncing off the tackle is Montgomery. What a catch and run. Still going.
And that's
right there. You feel me? About that.
To make that a meme or something.
I don't blame him.
You know what's better than the sound of Monty hitting Witherspoon? The crowd.
Witherspoon in the ground.
You can hear
the noise. Yeah.
Ooh, like everybody in that crowd knew that. Oh shit. Yo, I want a still picture of that. Of when fucking Monty drops and fucking knocks him down, he just stares at him for a quick second and takes off.
I don't even think Monty takes a step. I think he just kind of like absorbs the hit.
Yeah, because Witherspoon was the one that made the contact.
Yeah, he was in full. He was in full.
Witherspoon's
so I disagree with my play of the week.
Yeah, definitely. Witherspoon smack people. Let's not get it twisted.
He bounced up real quick too, though.
But everybody has their match.
Yeah, everybody had a match. You play that kind of game, you ain't gonna smack everybody. Like sometimes it go the other way. But hey, we all love Witherspoon in the draft process, man.
100%.
We did. I did.
Yeah. Won't lie. That he's a hell of a player.
He ain't better than Terrion though.
Hey,
Terrion doing good.
Right harder for Terrion than you and I got his jersey, bro.
And we got a lot of people hating, especially some Detroit fans on Terrion, but he doing just fine in my opinion.
We're talking about the Detroit reporter who hates on Terrion.
Who hating? Who was it?
Mr. Mike Payton or whatever his name is. Man, we need a bench TA. Let's go look at all these penalties. But he had that one good article where he broke them actually all down, all the penalties and stuff. It wasn't a bad article.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna have a new segment on the show. What was my play of the week? The play of the week?
Yeah, not even close.
I agree. Huh?
Oh no, I thought you said you was doing another play. Never mind.
No. I said it's my play of the week. The play of the week to y'all. Did I get it right?
Yep.
I agree. Yeah. I agree with that.
You could have put the Goff touchdown reception up there too, and I think that would have been all right,
bro. Nothing's better than that sound.
Yeah.
Be a man and know that you overpound another man like you a god, bro. That's the best feeling in the world, bro. And when he did that, bro, I was just like,
you got to look at the blocking on that play. Like, you look at the offensive lineman. Oshika's down there in front of Monty. J-Mo's down there in front of Monty blocking, bro. Like,
that's one of the reasons why Dan Cable gave J-Mo the ball of the week, because he was out there blocking.
He said that.
Well, new segment on the show. Leo been promising to y'all. I'm gonna put the man on the big screen because that's what we do over here. You feel me?
All right.
Leo, but we ain't breaking down fucking 13 plays though.
If my man sent me 13 plays 10 minutes before the show, but I got them all 13 loaded up because you feel me. I was gonna come through for you. But this is our new segment of the show. Leo, stock up or stock down.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm lazy.
All right.
I need that Leo. I need that jacket, bro.
Lazy shit over here.
Day 6 foot. I'm like 5'5", bro.
We'll
do you have the clips?
Yeah, you want me to go? Which one you want me to go through? It ain't in order. You want me to play when you talk about it?
We can just go through the clips because it's stock up, stock down, and we'll have the discussion. A lot of them are going to be on the defense, so specifically with that D line.
All right, I'm just gonna click one. And you just gonna talk
I
about
knew
it.
you were gonna bring up
Just
the
do
D line.
random. Let's go random.
Yes, sir.
I knew you were gonna bring up the D line.
Mm-hmm. Go next clip. Can you slow those down?
No, I cannot.
Oh,
StreamYard does not let me do that. You want to pull it up on your screen? I'll pull your screen up.
Yeah, give me a second. I don't think I put them.
Hey, man, shout out to the 271 people watching, man. We totally appreciate it, man. You feel me? Y'all could have been anywhere on Friday night. Y'all could have been at the club.
What are some of the specific
Which
players
ones?
you're going to point out in some of these clips? Like, which guys you want us to really look up to, or not look up to, look into as we watch these clips?
Okay.
You have specific players, or
yes, one specific player is going to be Aleem.
Whoa, stock up or stock down?
Okay.
Is he getting that big contract next year?
I'm going to show you, and I'm going to show you why he's not.
Woo! That man ain't getting paid.
I never really ever really wanted to pay him anyway, but he's falling into the. He's up.
I
next
feel like
category.
all right. He's not like a superstar. He's a real good mid player, like a team player.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like he brings something to the table, but I don't feel like he's that. We gotta go give a max deal type of player. You feel me? Like I always thought that about him in the Aleem. You feel me? Like I like him, but what Levi Onwuzurike is doing this year.
Yeah, we're about to have a discussion about it. Okay, so
I think I read your mind. Somebody said
Levi's. Who is it, bro? If you don't have a real name, you can't come up here. Like we can't.
Yeah, kid. If it's talking about Lions talk, we can bring it. You ain't gotta show us your identity. You feel me? That's like Mike. That's like Mike with his camera off, bro. We can't. You feel me? You're a real person, or you want to be hitting the you know what I mean, the send button. You feel me? Yeah, Max probably by.
That's wishful thinking.
Man, I hear a lot of people talking about getting the wide receiver.
We ain't heard nobody in this room talking about that. You ain't heard nobody in us five up here on the screen talking about acquiring Devontae.
Because we ain't bringing the topic up, Day, because I didn't feel like it was something to talk about.
Even before the topic came up, bro, when the news came out, I said, man, don't let me see Lions Twitter talk about this. I want Max Crosby, if anyone, to be honest with you. I like the new rumor I heard today.
What's that?
Somebody reported that their source said that the Lions have looked into acquiring Budda Baker.
Why not Max Crosby?
Because Budda Baker is more attainable than Max Crosby is. Max Crosby is a reach, man. That's like very, very wishful thinking if you think you're going to get Max Crosby away from the Raiders.
Who Budda Baker pay for?
All right, ready?
Who?
I'm ready. So the first this first clip is going to be offense, okay, and specifically I want to kind of highlight Osika. Osika, am I saying his name right?
Osika.
Okay.
Osika.
Here he is here. I actually think he did phenomenal, to be honest, and I actually like this combo of O-line. I think that this combo of O-line is going to allow Frank to sit there and heal from whatever he's injured from. But I really like this O-line, and I really like Osika. He wound up sitting there popping off the screen here. So yeah.
Circle around Osika for the people. We'll see where he lined up at.
Here he is here. Like he does fine.
Is it choppy for anybody else, or is it just me?
No.
Yeah, it's a little choppy.
It's slow.
How slow you got. There you go.
I have it at 0.75.
Okay.
So there's the first one. Second clip here. Here we are. We're going to go to over to defense. Okay. Here's Aleem here. And I purposely started to watch him because per PFF, he's got 6 pressures and a batted ball. The thing about the pressures is that AG likes to run a lot of inside stunts, and so he's a product of that. what I like to sit there and watch, and I kind of caught it live during the game, was he just wasn't really getting pressure or anything. And I'm looking, and this drive specifically, like they were driving, and I was kind of watching him, and he looked tired. And so he wound up sitting there, like in this drive, he wound up playing like the first set of downs, probably about 6 or 7 downs, and then, or probably about 5 downs. And then on the back half of the field, he was out. And then at goal line, they put him back in, and he was just tired, and he didn't really do anything. This is a contract year, I believe, for Liam. So here he is, and he's just one-on-one, and he's getting no push. I find this a lot with him. If AG's not scheming up a stunt, this is what's happening.
He's getting stood up.
And he's got this cross chop that he likes to do, and a spin move, and that's okay. But like at some point, like you got to win those, right?
Yeah, you have to. One-on-ones, you got to win one-on-ones. You
have to. Look, remember when we were in the offseason and he was here, and then they told him to lose weight so that he could play 3 tech. I think what AG wound up sitting there making the adjustment in game was that they put him back at the 1 or 0 tech, and he started to sit there and play that toward the back end of the game, and he did just fine. I don't think I just don't think he's a 3 at all. Like I thought his best production was going to be him run stuffing and over the ball. I get what Brad Holmes, I get what Dan Campbell wanted him. They wanted him to lose the body fat, and they want him to lose the weight a little bit, but he's just not that guy. Like I'm watching this, and I'm just like, he's not it. Not at 3. Put him back at nose. Put him back at the 1, because I'm watching this, and this is constant, and we won't go over 13 plays, but I'll tell you, I believe I have about 7 or 8 plays, and you're going to watch the same thing. So I'm watching this stuff, and I'm like, I just can't do it, right? Like I don't know how he's going to sit there and make his money there, right? I want to kind of highlight Jack Campbell here. Jack Campbell probably played his best game.
Yes, that he did.
I agree. He played a hell of a game.
Victoria and your boyfriend Jack Campbell.
Okay, so Jack Campbell stock up. Okay.
Yeah. So Liam stock down? Or you say he's neutral?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't.
Even on that batted ball, he looked like he was just exhausted, bro.
You can't tell me. This is tape, right? Like the tape's not going to lie. You can tell me all the PFF stats all you want, but I'm sitting there saying, shout out to Tim Patrick. Stock up on Tim Patrick.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, stock up Tim Patrick. It was nice to see him involved a little bit. What do you have? 3 catches?
Hey, he got to take that Josh Mills role, though.
Going back to Aleem, though, like he's only going to cost himself money. Like if he can't put on tape that he can pass rush and get to the quarterback, he's just costing himself more and more money.
So I honestly don't think, Mike, that he's. I just don't think he's a 3 at all. I think we have a budding star, and I don't think anybody's really paying attention to him at all. I think the budding star, and he's just not there yet, but he's on his way, is Levi. And I've been sitting there saying this since last week. Like Levi is exactly what they want. Look, let me. I'm gonna stop sharing.
He has a lot more juice. He has a lot more juice than 54.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop sharing. I just need to sit there and say this. So the one thing about Levi is that there's like you got to pay attention to the moves here, right? Levi's hurt for what, 2 or 3 years? In about 2 years. Okay.
Yeah.
He's hurt. They're patient with him. You're starting to sit there and see Levi could play 0 to 7. Like he can play literally inside, outside. This is exactly what they want. They've been preaching this since Dan Campbell got here, right? Even when Davenport, and we broke it down a couple weeks ago, even with Davenport in, the sub for him was actually Levi. So Levi is kind of more what they want. They try to sit there and make Aleem multiple, and Aleem he's just not that.
And Leo, let's not forget, like he also got took in the round before Aleem too. Like, and Brad was also saying that he almost thought about trading into the first round to acquire him. So they was real high on Levi. Really high on Levi.
Not only that, Mike, piggybacking off of that, they went and signed who this offseason to a 2-year deal? DJ Ritter. So if they don't get a deal done with Aleem, if they don't have a deal, was it 1 year or 2 years? I think it was a 2-year deal.
I think it's 2 years. I think they gave 2 years.
Yeah, if they don't get it done with Aleem, this contract done with Aleem this year, they always can go right back to DJ Ritter. So
here's what I'm not saying. I am not sitting there saying that they're just going to move on from Aleem and he's done. That's not. I do think that if there was a player that they would sit there and probably tag, it'd probably be Aleem. Okay,
that's what I was just going to say. I think when they come down to the season, if they don't know, they can't come down to an agreement. We done locked up everybody else. It would just make the most sense to tag them.
Yeah, you got to look at it this way. Like there's a reason why he didn't get the contract. Right? Like everybody likes to sit there and say like Brad's going to sit there and sign the guys he drafted. That's only partly true. Like that's only half the truth. The other half of it is like the guys that he signed, those guys right there, those dudes are going to be the core of the Lions going forward for the next 5 years. Okay. So we all know you can't sign everybody, right? Okay,
absolutely.
So you got Aiden on the line. Okay, cool. So he's gonna get his. Like when he's up, he's gonna
save up that money for that.
Okay, cool. They're gonna have to sit there and make a decision. Like, okay, well, who else is gonna be considered like part of that? And I just don't see too many other like core players like that. So what I'm saying is that like guys like Aleem that are gonna be doing one thing and they're good at one thing. Don't get me wrong. Reader's good at one thing. But those
James
are guys
is good at one thing.
Yeah, but they're not going to allocate resources like that.
Ain't good at nothing right now.
Like that to those guys.
Yeah. He's so.
They're not going to do that.
Hey, but put that comment from Lion King back up there because he said exactly what we're talking about, and that's what we've been saying. Like the one with the line.
Did somebody? Oh, go ahead.
That comment is exactly what Leo was saying. That comment is exactly what Leo is saying right there. Only two people I see consistently getting pressure is Hutch and Levi.
Yeah.
Everybody else, every blue moon.
Hey, wait. DJ Ritter got a sack.
Mingo's getting pressure too.
Which one?
Our rookie.
Wingo.
Oh, yeah. Wingo is doing a hell of a job. Wingo's doing a hell of a job. I'm talking about just the guys that's been on the team that we expecting, like guys like Pascal. Like I still haven't seen much. Don't get that start on Pascal in that area. But yeah, Wingo would be the third guy. I would put Wingo up there before I say guys like Pascal or Aleem for sure.
So I'm just saying, like, look at the other guys. So we just named Wingo, right? Even Pascal. Like, as much as people are like, oh, you haven't seen Pascal flash, but he does a lot of the dirty work. So we're talking guys, Levi O, right? Like guys that do multiple things. They got guys on the practice squad too, that can sit there and play, right? Like you talk about Aleem, you talk about guys like James Houston. Like these are not guys that are doing multiple things. So these guys are going to be a little bit easier to sit there and interchange. Again, here's what I'm not saying. I'm not saying that they're just going to dump Aleem. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is like, there's a reason why they were hesitant to sit there and extend him, right? Like if he was going to be one of the core guys, I think you grab your guys and you just extend them for whatever, like however it is. And he's up for the contract. But that film that we just saw, now it makes sense, right? And you got Levi O, like why the hell would you sit there and wait 2 years while the dude was at a broken back? Because you probably believe in the guy. Do you remember when Brad Holmes sat there and said, like, I actually wanted to jump back into the first round to draft Levi? Like Levi to me makes the most sense with the extension because he ain't gonna cost that much. He's been hurt, and he does everything that they want.
Hey, QQ, WW. I was rooting for him too, man.
Man, we don't need to talk about this guy no more.
I
Man.
don't even want to talk about him, man. I'm just saying I was rooting for him too, man.
Bro,
Ever since he changed his jersey number, bro, it's just been bad. It's just sad, bro.
Houston spent more time on his ass than he did rushing the passer, bro.
Or drawing flags.
Bro, I remember watching the first play I noticed him, bro. He got pushed off by the tackle, and then he was just pushed down the line like a fucking ragdoll, bro. Like 3 people pushed him while he was on the ground, bro. I was like, yeah, this guy's not good. He's got to go.
Yeah, I'll give you one more.
I don't even know what to say.
I believe. Just to prove the point.
One more?
Give me one more.
Show you one more. Why you showing you one more? I'm running to the restroom. Hey, we ride over here. I ain't peeing in no bucket. I'm going to the bathroom. It's 5 feet away from me. So, Leo, run your segment for a little bit about this play. I got you, Murrow. Go it up.
Go to the bathroom, bro. Get the hell out.
Here.
I am. I'm gonna wash my hands too, Day.
Wash your ass too. Yeah.
I'll do wash my ass. It never stank, bro. Never stank.
Look.
Nothing.
Look.
And then he slips.
Look, I mean, I don't know. You guys tell me. Hey, PFF says that he's doing great. Man. He is?
Who's guy lined up next to him? Was that 91?
Yeah, that's Levi. Let's take a look at Levi. Let's see what he does.
Levi's like right in there.
Let's see what Levi does. Okay, Levi takes on 2 dudes and almost gets to Gino.
Yeah.
With the arm up. I don't know, guys. Like I can't. You're asking me who the better players? I'm taking this guy because I know this guy can line up over here, and this guy can line up over here, and he can definitely line up over the center.
Yeah.
I just don't see it.
Yeah, if you're talking about pass rush, from a pass rushing standpoint, the 2 best players on the line all season through the first 4 games is definitely Hutch and Levi.
I just agree with that.
So my question before we get into the next segment, and then Mike, pressure's on you.
Damn, bro,
Are
you
we
shaking?
re-signing? Are we re-signing it? Are you giving the Liam a nice big deal after this year, or franchise tagging him, or letting him test the market and walk? Leo,
No, he ain't walking. He ain't walking. I think it depends on how the season goes because he could turn it around. Like we only 4 games in. If he turns it around and starts playing how they expect him to play or whatever, the situation can change. But at this point, I'm seeing franchise tag in his future at this point.
Mm-hmm.
You
not paying attention, bro?
No, I'm paying attention. I agree with that. Like, just with especially.
Let me ask you a question. Are you paying a leave? Or are you letting him walk? Or are you franchise tagging him?
I love it. It's hard because I'd probably.
He ain't gonna pay him off.
No, I can't even pay him.
Drop him like 21 mil.
We had like the younger guys coming up, like with Hutch and like it's tough. I'd probably let him walk. Like it's hard, but like you can easily get guys that will like you could replenish almost like either through the draft.
Man, I'm with you, man. Let him walk. Like,
no.
We can get something. We can get a defensive alignment coming in the draft. Your thoughts, man.
Like drafting's like because like they're on a rookie deal too, so it's like a lot cheaper.
And it's Brad Holmes. That's what he do.
Exactly.
Is draft.
You feel me? And also you can also trade for people.
That's
what he does. He drafts, but he can't sign free agency. He's gotten a couple of them.
I don't care. We built through the draft, bro, and it's not failed us now. Like,
man, if you get one more year out of a player, you get one more year out of a player. In my opinion, I think you franchise tag him. Give him one more year to prove it. If you don't prove it, then that's when you let him walk. You're not going to double back. You're not going to franchise tag somebody twice. But if you got the franchise tag, I don't see why not use it.
QQWW, I was with you until you said this.
Wow.
That's like taking it too far, bro.
That's way too far at that point.
Kaminsky was only good when his hand was wrapped up. You feel me? Ever since his hand got unwrapped, you're always like, Let him.
Yeah,
Let,
you're right. When he had that club, Kaminsky was
It was a
tank.
ball, and when he after that club, it was gone. You feel me? He ain't got no. You know what I mean? Like he only fight good when he got a weapon in his hand. You feel me? I'm not taking it to the club with him. We getting patted down. I'm just saying.
Damn.
Mike, your thoughts, man? Let him walk, franchise tag him, or resign him.
Man, I said my thoughts like 5 minutes ago.
I'm trying to put in order. You feel me? But everybody just keep cutting off. Try to have an order here.
Hey, bro, Bandit ain't listening for nothing, bro.
I am listening.
Franchise tag is
I have an order how I do things. Like, this is something I'm gonna go this way. Then y'all just keep messing it up. But it's cool.
If this go like it's going the first quarter of the season, I'm leaning towards franchise tag.
Yeah,
we gotta wait. Kate, go ahead.
I like look. You know what AG started to do? He started to separate Reader and Aleem, and then and I kind of like that formula a little bit better. They're using eight guys, like, you know what I mean. They definitely have a rotation there, which is good. I like the rotation, but I like having either Aleem at nose or Reader at nose. I mean, unless it's goal line, like then you can put them both in. But to be honest, because they all play the run really well, I just don't see the need to have them both on the field at the same time.
Yeah, not on first and second downs when you hope to get some pass rushing from some people in some of them situations. That's where the thing is not flopping, because I mean they're still, when it comes to running back, they're still like one of the best, if not the best, running back stopper and defense in the league. But I see what Leo's saying. Like, if you're talking about from a pure pass rushing standpoint, at the 3 right now, it's just not working right now. Not this season.
Yes, sir. And before we get into our next topic, we're gonna switch to hockey. You feel me? Because I gotta wake Keegan up over there. Wake up, boy. But anyway, we gotta give a shout out to the NFL show, man. Hey, every Tuesday, 8:00, come catch the Sports Diva herself. She hosting the NFL weekly prediction show. You feel me? I have a prediction on there, but y'all make sure y'all
Why
show.
can't we get her up on here?
Anyway, make sure y'all come and check us out on Tuesdays. Give y'all weekly prediction. You feel me? Go by that. Next topic, we're gonna talk baseball. Well, I guess we'll say that to last. Mike, you got to pass. Oh, I'm rhyming today. I swear I should be a rapper. But anyway, let's talk about. It's about to be hockey season about to start. You feel me? And where's it at? Wrong section. Oh, there you go. Boom. Our season opener gets the Pittsburgh.
He don't even know the team. He don't even know the
team. And listen, they cut me off, man. Listen, y'all messing me up. The RedWings, you feel me? Open their season opener against the Pittsburgh Penguins, man. Keegan, man, give us a shout out on what should we expect from our team this year, man.
All right. So, I mean, obviously going into the season, there's a lot more expectations, I'd say. So looking at it, missed playoffs last year, not even by a point, not even by a tiebreaker.
We lost the game in overtime tonight, too.
Yeah, that was
bullshit. I know that.
Bullshit. But I think obviously the home opener is going to be a lot of expectations on what to see. Obviously, you're looking at the newer guys like Tarasenko to goal scoring. You're looking for Patrick Kane to keep doing what he's doing. Obviously, you added on the blue line with Gustafsson, and some surprises might happen, I think, here soon, especially after preseason. Guy by the name of Marco Kasper, one of our top draft picks, I think, in 2022. 2023. 2022. Sorry. He's made it hard for some guys to keep their spots, like a guy like Jonathan Berggren. I think he's almost played his way out of a spot. I don't think he's impressed me, especially only being on a 1-year deal. But Marco Kasper, he's done a lot of the little things right, but like the intensity with his speed and just his hands. Like, he had 2 goals tonight too in the preseason. Like, this kid's special. Like, granted, it was against like almost an AHL squad, but like I think he'll be a big add to this season if he does stay up, and hopefully it's for more than 9 games because you want the youth to come up at this point. But now looking at this home opener, you're playing Sidney Crosby and him and Malkin and Letang and all those guys. I think it's going to be a tough matchup, but I think it's going to be an exciting one and a good test because our schedule has a lot of playoff caliber teams kind of coming up in the month of October. So it's a good test to see where the team is. And obviously, can we hang with these playoff teams and can we obviously keep, the competitiveness that we had last year? And I think most of all too is just the consistency. You need to have that consistency this year. Like we had skits where we were really bad in December, and then obviously I think it was in I want to say April or whatever, but we had that skid where we just fell off. We had the 7-game losing streak, and that hurt our chances at playoff. But goalie, okay, going to that question too, I was leading into that. That's a big thing too, is just the consistency with goaltending. Obviously, we have Talbot. We signed him to a 2-year deal. Line has looked okay in the preseason. Nothing kind of special, unfortunately. And then Husso, he's looked better. I think the consistency of just being healthy needs to kind of happen. But I think you're looking at carrying 3 goaltenders again, which is not bad per se, but definitely limits what you can, who you can have on the roster at what point in time. But I think they fixed it pretty decently. And if they're not happy with it, they can already, obviously, go in the AHL, bring up Kosa, big goalie, and he's our future in that. So I think you'll bring him up a couple games too. But if you're really struggling, you gotta bring him up too. But obviously, like I said too, like there's expectations this year. I think a lot of the big guys know it too, like Raymond, Sider, Larkin, all our top guys. Obviously, they just got freshly extended too with Raymond and Sider, but they know the expectations this year, and I think it has to be playoffs or bust, especially with what we brought in and who we brought in, guys of caliber on playoff teams and Stanley Cups. Like you wouldn't bring Patrick Kane. That's a big thing for me too, is Patrick Kane wouldn't stay here unless he didn't think we could make playoffs, which shows a lot that like, hey, we're going to surround the team with guys that we think, our caliber is a playoff caliber team. Like Tarasenko wouldn't come here either too, if he didn't think Detroit wasn't a playoff team. So I think they're in a really good spot. But obviously, I think biggest thing for them, like I said, the consistency. I think goaltending, you want that consistency too, but I think defense too is a big what if. But I think it looks more bad on paper than it does actually on like the ice. Like they've looked good so far on the ice, so I'm not too worried about that. But overall, I'm excited. Like I said before, this home opener and this whole schedule in October is a test to see, can we pick up where we left off last year, and can guys take that next step to get us to a playoff spot, pretty much.
Danny, your question?
I'm going to be, didn't Tarasenko just win a cup with Florida?
Yeah, that's a big thing too, is he could have easily wrote it out in Florida. I saw something on Instagram on a podcast, is Tarasenko was 100% signing in Florida again. He was going to write it out in Florida because he has a house there, his kids are there, all that. Patrick Kane calls him up. He comes here immediately. He's like, yeah, no question, 100% Detroit. Like obviously we have a history of great Russians coming over here, like Fedorov, Konstantinov, Datsuk, Kozlov. But it shows a lot about this team, is that I think Yzerman thinks we're a good caliber playoff team, and he's added he's added enough for us to make that push, whether it's a wild card spot or above that. We are a playoff caliber team, and I don't let those fucking Canadian Montreal fans or fucking Senators fans tell you otherwise, because they're fucking bottom of the Atlantic. Same with Buffalo. Buffalo's a fucking poverty ass franchise, but Buffalo hasn't done shit They look horrible, especially with the first regular season game. They look awful. Same.
Well, we got a question from the chat. I think it's a good question. It's for all of us. Who's making the playoffs next season? The Pistons or the Red Wings?
Red Wings, 100%. Pistons are nowhere close to the caliber of what. Look at the teams that have made the playoffs. Lions, playoff caliber team. Tigers, obviously they were out for a while, but they did it. They're a playoff caliber team now. Red Wings, they added so much to the point where it's like it's playoff or bust this season. Pistons are, I think they're way off. They're kind of rebuilding a rebuild at this point, which it sucks, but I mean, it is what it is. Like, I mean, most people look past it now because it's like, oh, hey, Tigers are good, Lions are good, Red Wings are good, Pistons, oh, they're just there. Nobody cares. So it's like that could either help them or it could really hurt them too. But I got Red Wings making it before them. I think Pistons are rebuilding a rebuild at this point in time.
Dede.
Damn, he's got all day to throw. Wings will make him watching the game. Damn, Dylan Gabriel had like 10 seconds to throw the ball right there. Wings will make it before the Pistons, but I think the Pistons are a play-in team. I think they can make play-in. They can stay healthy. They have some nice talent. They can fix the sewer shooting.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
You don't think? I think the Pistons could be at least a play-in team.
No.
Yeah. Dude, all you got to be is the
10th.
I'm saying both. Hey.
Hey, talk that shit, dude. So,
Mike, you ain't believing when you try to give him help to back up on that shit too.
Hey, people think the Pistons dead in the water, man. Every year, every season, man. I'm telling y'all, I don't know about this year, but hopefully they make some strides soon because we get tired of watching this losing shit, man. Last year was terrible, man. Last year, that's probably the least amount of Pistons game I've ever watched in the season, man. I don't know if I watched 20 games last year.
Damn.
I don't watch any.
And I couldn't do it no more.
I watched 2. They were on national. They were like on TV.
They was taking their national TV games away and shit, bro.
Yeah.
That's how you know you trash. You only get like 2 of them, and they take them shits away. They say, "Oh no, fuck them."
Some teams don't even play on national TV.
And that's us. That's us. We get 2 games a year, maybe. And they saw how the season was going. They said, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Yeah, I still don't think the Pistons, like I said, they're rebuilding a rebuild. They're not like they could be decent, but it's still up in the air. I mean, at least
it's up in the air. Like we just hoping for 30 games right now. We just hoping for 30, 35 games right now, man.
And all you gotta do is win 40 to like 44 games, and you're a play-in team.
Yeah, like I said, we just hoping for around 30, 35 games right now. Like,
I mean, I just look at it this way too. I mean, like,
they won 14 games, man. What you want them to do?
And they didn't get a top. They got like screwed in the draft again. That's like a total Detroit thing too.
I mean, you play 82 games and you only win 14, bro.
That's not good.
As a fan, I'm telling you, I didn't watch. As a player, imagine having to play through that shit, man.
I'm gonna be magically hurt.
I'm gonna have COVID 5 times, man.
But make sure y'all watch. Make sure y'all catch. We got a new show coming up. Just Wing It with Keegan and Chris. Chris is a crazy hockey fan too. So make sure y'all catch that coming up. We do got that coming up here on Detroit Fan Report, man. Keegan, you know you my dog with that hockey, and we gonna go to a hockey game this year for real. Sure we got.
I'm gonna give the Red Wings a chance this year. I'm gonna try to watch a little bit more hockey than I usually do.
They're fun. They're
I watched playoff with a game before, with 2 games before.
Bro, I can't watch hockey till playoff time. Really.
Yeah, all I'm gonna say, when Atlanta gets a team again, your ass better be fucking watching them.
I'll probably still say no Red Wings, bro.
Like that.
What you mean? What's a real fan? How many Red Wings games you watch?
Man, I don't have no Arizona teams out here that I watch like that. Detroit, everything. Detroit,
you a Phoenix Coyote. You a Phoenix Coyote fan, bro.
Oh God, they don't even exist anymore.
The crazy part is they logo.
What?
I actually like the logo.
Since Mike said Detroit, everything.
They was not trying
Mike,
to help
your segment now.
Marina out here. I'll tell you that much.
Mike, your segment now. Throw down here. Boom, right here.
Yeah. Pistons going to the finals, y'all. All right, here we go.
I hope, man. Shit.
That's the hope and the prayer. Yeah,
you said finals. Damn. In-season tournament finals or something?
And whoever bet them to even make the finals, and they would win a lot of money if you could bet that, like just them to even win the East. I know that money line or whatever that payout is crazy.
Mike, let's talk about the Houston series, bro. Detroit.
Let's talk about the Houston series.
Nobody gave us a chance.
Nobody gave us a chance. Hey, you know what? Put that on the screen too. Put that on the screen too. I'm gonna talk to that about the nasty Braves. Where he at? All right, Dave.
I got the
man, wait. Is that an A's cut? I mean, I always want to call them the A's. Braves. Is that a Braves cut? Oh no.
It sure is, bro.
Throw that in the trash, man.
Nah, sir.
You should have been a Tigers fan through and through. You could have been with us on this ride right now, but you celebrating them nasty ass Braves. Tigers.
Bro, you know out of all people,
nobody gave us a damn chance. First of all, nobody gave us a chance.
Speak to him, Mike.
Wait, hold up. We ain't just gonna hate on me and then jump right into the Tiger. I gotta rebut.
Yeah, we go. Wait.
Come on now, man. Just a bum ass Braves, and then anyways, onto the Tigers. Like, you ain't get to say all that. Come on,
man.
You got that nasty ass cup.
This on
go ahead, Mike. I'll give you full screen now. Go ahead, Mike. You got it.
Okay. First of all, nobody gave us a chance. Nobody gave us a chance to make the playoffs. People was talking crazy. People was talking about we was dead. We wasn't gonna do this. We wasn't gonna do that. We got to the playoffs. And Houston fans, I will say, I see why everybody hates y'all now. I see why everybody hate not only the team, the manager, the players. They hate you guys as fans too, because y'all was crazy, man. Y'all was talking crazy. They wasn't no shot, like no respect. I'm talking about before the series, during the series, during the damn games, even after the series. Everything is about we didn't do this, we didn't do that. Y'all got your ass whooped. That's what happened. So y'all got swept, and no fan base deserves it more than the Houston Astros fan bases. It's ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. Like they had like
Mike. I got a question for you.
Wait, let me get one more thing, y'all.
Go ahead, get it off, Mike. Get it off.
Like 5 championships, like back to back. Like it's crazy how they be talking, man. Daddy, do you think it's crazy?
Who the Houston fans?
Yeah, they be talking like they don't want 5 rings back to back, bro.
Bro, they are cocky, yeah.
They be talking crazy, man. They was talking crazy all series. I'm glad the series was short and sweet for them. They deserve to go home. Y'all didn't even have to travel that far because we played in Houston.
Cheaters.
Mike, do you agree with me? Do you agree with me? I'm going back to back with plays of the week. Do you do this to play the week for baseball for Tiger fans?
Throw at least one of them. Line down the left field line. It is a fair ball. 1 run scores. 2 runs score. Everybody scores. It's a bases clearing. Big pinch hit for.
Yeah, that's the play of the week right there. Hey, that pitcher right there getting paid $19 million, and our whole playoff roster that was on the wild that made the wild card was paid. The whole team paid under him. Like they made 18 million point something. He made 19 million with just that one player. The Houston, y'all deserve that shit, man. Thanks for paying him. Thanks for having them out there, and thanks for letting us win the series. I cannot stand Houston.
Not only that, we got our catcher from the. I want to say what's his name? Trade to him. I don't want to say his name.
Oh, he's the only person from the Verlander trade. You talking about Jake Rogers?
There we go. I was catching it. But what really had me scared, Mike, I was talking to Danny about this before the show. is when they put that 20-year-old picture in, man. He loaded the bases, man. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, I still that's the only move that he made that I questioned that as soon as he got on the mound because I'm like, not in this situation, man. 1-0 game, I think it was the 7th inning, and it was just too high leverage situation, man. Like even with it being like their bottom lineup, the bottom of their lineup hitting, that's just too much pressure on that kid, man. But
the situation was too big for him. The situation was too big for him.
And his dad was in the PGA Tour, so I mean, shit. He know a little bit about pressure. That's
the only thing Hinch did that I did not agree with, and that's before he even threw a pitch. I did not agree with that. But other than that, he's been killing it.
So, Mike, you know what our coach, Detroit's coach, had to say after the game. You feel me?
When we started this series, everybody said we weren't playoff tested. We just passed the biggest test of the year to date, but there's more coming. Okay, never know. Get it going. Hey, listen. I'm not sure who, but somebody let the Tigers get hot.
I love the celebration. It's so cool.
And they deserved it, man. They put in a lot of work. They were out damn near 10 games at one point where it was looking like we don't even have a shot at getting one of these wild card slots, and they advanced up and got one of them and put the team out that a lot of people were saying they wasn't even going to win a game again. So, hey, I like it. I like it. And I think we got a good series coming up against Cleveland Guardians. I think it's going to be a dogfight. During the regular season, they were 7-6 against us, so it was damn near 500. So I think we're in for a doozy here. I think we're going to be in for a knockout, drag-out fight, and may the best team win. And if Cleveland Guardians win, I'm going to give them their props. Unlike Astros fan, they can't give Detroit Tigers their props. So let's see how it
Mike,
goes.
you was reading my mind today, so give us a little preview about that Tigers Guardian matchup.
This ought to be a good matchup right here. I don't know much about it, but I know it's good.
Hey, 3 of the 4 teams in the AL playoffs all come from the AL Central, man. The division that everybody said was weak, because y'all see the White Sox in there. That's the only weak team in the division, White Sox. Okay? Other than the White Sox, everybody was in the playoff race. I don't know what they was on this year, but everybody else did well. Twins, they fell out. They were Twins had a good season before they fell off. Like, I remember one point in the season they had won like 7 games in a row or something crazy like that. Might have been like 12. I think they went on a crazy winning streak. Then they lost like 7 in a row. Either way, everybody in the AL Central came to play this year. Everybody was competitive. Everybody was in the playoff race except for one team. And like I said, 3 of the 4 teams that's still in the AL playoff race come from the AL Central. Only other team that's not in the AL Central is the Yankees. And nobody likes the Yankees. So I don't care who knocks off the Yankees, but hopefully somebody does.
Mike, I got the way to the World Series. How would you want it to be? Like, we beat the Astros. Now we got to beat the Guardians. Who would you want to play in the next round between the Royals and the Yankees?
So I should say I want the Yankees to get knocked off, but if it was up to me, I want us to knock the Yankees off. I cannot stand the Yankees. They're another fan base that talks a lot for not doing the awful lot. Like I give Houston their credit. They've done more than the Yankees recently. I give them that. But still, like, some of these fan bases, like, they just get, like, I don't know what it is. Like, we experienced it last year with the Lions. Like, remember going into the first game of the year last year with the Kansas City fans? They was talking crazy. We ain't did nothing. Y'all the Lions. What have y'all ever done? Like, it's about what teams are going on that field or that blade of grass. It's about those 2 teams. It's not about what you did in 1970, 80, 90, 2000.
It's what have you done for me lately?
Right. It's about what you're going to do tonight. What you going to do in this series. So I wish more
we do got the best pitcher in the MLB right now.
I wish more fans would talk about that, because they talk about everything else in the actual matchups and what can happen in the game. I think it's trash. Like, and you could thank I'm not even going to say the shows, but you could thank the networks for that, the ESPNs and all that. So
yeah, before we get into it, go ahead, Mike.
No, that was it. I think we need to just talk more about the players on the field, the coaches that's coaching the games now, like in the series or the games that you're playing, versus talking about, oh, what have you done the last 5, 10, 15, 20 plus years? I think that is irrelevant.
And our bullpen is about 10 deep, 10, 11 deep. So,
and we just beat y'all with a bullpen game too. For the people that
I read something this year that this Guardians team that you guys are going to be playing never played this like rotation of players that you guys got going on right now.
No, they haven't. Like I think somebody put like the last time we played in our regular season series, but I think it was back in like June or July. So since we've been
like
hot,
2 months,
right?
And we
so
were 6 and 7 against them in the regular season too.
Right, but they haven't played the version of the Tigers that's right now. So since we've been hot, since we figured out our mojo and what we're doing, like they have not played that version of the Detroit Tigers, and they're gonna see it.
Yeah, Daddy, I've been on my baseball shit. You feel me? Been on my baseball shit. So before we get into our last topic,
Tigers. I'm not gonna root for the Tigers.
Yes, you is. Don't lie.
Hey,
when that Georgia Bulldog poster is gonna be a Tiger thing. Watch. Mike, you gonna be saying it's been here all year. It's been here all year.
That ain't supposed to be like me, man. He was born, raised in Michigan and whatnot before he moved and whatever, did what he had to do. Like, you don't see me out here. Even last year, hey, Diamondbacks, they was in the damn World Series last year. You didn't see me out here waving no fucking Diamondback pom-poms out here. I'm still a Tiger.
You don't see me waving no fucking pom-poms over here neither.
Or Detroit Tigers, man. Detroit Tigers. I might watch Diamondback games, but I'm not no Diamondback fan.
Mike, you want to give a shout out to the baseball show?
Yeah, shout out to the show. Like I said, we have some technical difficulties right now. One of our guys is actually going through some of the effects from the hurricane. So shout out to everybody that watched, shout out to everybody that comment, and also shout out to everybody that's going through that and having to deal with that as well. So that's why only reason why we're not doing shows right now. So, but we will be getting back to it as soon as we can.
Yes, sir. Make sure y'all catch y'all on what days?
I forgot. Is it Wednesdays?
Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesdays at 9.
Yeah, I was about to say Tuesday. That's the old date. But yeah, every Wednesday when we come back, we're gonna come back strong, man.
All right, we gotta get into some predictions. Well, a prediction for upcoming Saturday game. Let me change this color real quick because we done talking about Tigers. Way back with it. So we need to have a prediction for this Saturday game. Michigan travel. I don't know if they travel to Washington. Do they travel to Washington?
I think he might be. I think he might be right. Let me see.
It's in Washington.
Okay.
So Daddy, give me your game prediction for the Washington game.
Let me see. 27, like 24. I'll give it to Michigan. Washington's not that good, but it's not like they're a bum team.
You ain't the number one Michigan hater. Mike, who you giving to, man?
Hey, you still gotta be realistic. I don't care if you're a hater or not. Be realistic, man. But
if they struggle, bro, I'm on their ass, bro, for their neck, bro.
Hey, I'm almost saying, I don't know about no score. I'll probably give you like a 24-20 Michigan. But man, I don't got no faith in this year, man. We don't got no damn quarterback, man. We might win a game, we might lose a game, but if we had a quarterback, we would win by more than 4 points. I'll tell you that.
You think you're gonna have over 100 yards passing this game?
Hell no.
Leo, man, I know they beat y'all, but man, give us your prediction of the
Damn, a little jab in there real quick.
Oh, I am. You feel me?
I have not worried about the Michigan loss at all. It's okay. Washington is boo-boo. I mean, so is Michigan. You know what I mean? Like Michigan, they're both boo-boo. Why are we even previewing this game? This game sucks. Like,
I don't even know why we're previewing this game. I'm a Michigan fan. I don't know why we're doing this. But
I was going through the Oregon Michigan State game, but we started so late. But
and have Leo talk about Mike K, talk about his quarterback is garbage, man.
Yeah.
Tell Mike K to get off the drugs, man.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Yeah. All of a sudden, you know what's funny is that
you
know what's funny? You know what's funny, Mike, is that before the USC Michigan game, I had like Michigan fans like really putting down their own team, and then all of a sudden it's like, USC sucks and this and that. Like nobody was saying that before the game.
Crazy. Like that's crazy. But like I was getting on the Astros fans. Some of the Michigan fans are delusional as well. Like they be talking a lot of crazy stuff, and
Rich, say his name, Rich.
He a homer, man.
Rich is a homer, bro. It's like
that's my guy.
Rich,
bro, it's like talking to a brick wall when you talk to him about Michigan. He's
hey, Rich,
homer,
when you watch this, bro. When you watch this, bro, if you watch this, you know you a homer, bro. You cannot get out of
Rich.
I don't care. I don't care what the play is.
Bro, Rich didn't even believe in his QBs. None of them, bro. None of them. Warren, Origin, none of them, bro. And all of a sudden he's like, oh my, get out of here.
Hell to him. Yeah, Victor. Yeah. Anyway, man. All right, we're gonna give you all a little update on our little fantasy. We had a fantasy drive here. You feel me? We're gonna give an update, you feel me? We head out of here.
Where they at on here?
I'm gonna put it up for everybody.
So everybody can see.
I got
give me a second.
Give me let me do the little video first. Dang.
Okay, yeah, that look better now.
Thank you.
Check out your boy, Ty.
This is the most current. This is current.
That's current.
Well,
I'll take 2 and 2.
Leo don't have.
I took back-to-back L's. I was 2-0.
Of course, Christian McCaffrey's freaking hurt too.
I beat Rich.
Bro,
I did beat that Michigan last week.
Just a little preview to the viewers. I'm about to start running Keegan's team, bro, because he needs some help, man.
I do.
You have Christian McCaffrey in your starting lineup for like 4 weeks. Buddy,
hey, did he get a win with Christian McCaffrey?
Yeah, he 2-2.
Hey,
how you 2-2 and he had Christian McCaffrey in the lineup every week, bro? Who you played that you won against? Because that's crazy.
I don't got nobody.
You see Chris's one loss, bro? He beat Chris last week because of
Jared Goff.
Quarterback, Jared Goff, yeah.
Jared Goff carrying my franchise.
You still had Christian McCaffrey in the lineup?
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
I got a decent squad too. I got Chubb coming up too.
Mm-hmm.
Chubb's gonna be ready in about 3 weeks.
I got Chubb in 1 or 2 leagues. Not this one, but I got him in at least one of my other leagues.
Hey, if DeAndre Swift keeps on playing, like I'm gonna trade his ass.
I tried to trade.
I'm gonna trade him.
Right now we got Chris.
Hey, did you know? Let me ask you guys something. Do you guys know who the number 1 tight end in fantasy football is?
Mm-hmm.
I have no clue.
I got him, and he's on my bench.
Ooh.
Dallas Goedert.
That's crazy.
I know you. You wouldn't give me him for fucking Jaden Daniels, and now look at Jaden Daniels balling out, and I'm stuck with Brian Thomas playing with Trevor Lawrence.
I'm glad that
Brian Thomas isn't the issue.
I know it's not. I know.
That quarterback overrated.
Yeah, that's Trevor Lawrence, bro.
Brian Thomas is open.
Mm-hmm. Well, I've seen the graphic. He's got like 4 yards of separation or something like that.
Yeah, matter of fact, it's not even just him. Christian Kirk is open. Like both of them was in the top 5, and Christian Kirk was like number 1 or 2.
Yeah, I have no idea what's happening with Trevor Lawrence.
Well, the standings right now, we got Chris, Sky, and Tori, the first-year player, tied for first. We got Day, Mike, myself, Mike,
my whole name on this.
The other Mike,
Keegan, and Leo. Oh, don't forget Rich.
This weekend we battling for who the real Mike is. I think I'm already gonna lose because of Kirk Cousins on my damn bench. That's crazy. Kirk Cousins on the bench, he had damn near 300 points, man. I was sick last night.
Baby.
I don't know why, Leo. I don't know why you laughing, bro. I'm already up big on you because of my kicker.
Oh well, yeah, and for whatever reason, Kirk don't want to throw Bijan no passes.
You know he was open.
Matter of fact, that's another debate. That's another debate we're gonna have. Like, what's going on with Bijan, man? Like, I don't know.
Same reason why you dropped Michael, the tight end.
It's starting to look kind of funny, bro. I think Gibbs running away at this point.
Yeah, one sided.
You dropped Michael. What was that?
Bijan still had like 9, 10, 11, maybe 11 carries for like 61 yards or something like that.
Well, who cares?
I just thought he
didn't sit there and help me. He was supposed to sit there and have 18 points. He only got me like
8.
How did he get me?
8? I think like 8. 8.
He's my first round pick. Like, bro.
Yeah,
meanwhile, I got young Ho Koo. He got me fucking 15 points.
You think you're gonna just put Asians against each other?
Yes, sir. So far, it's Asian on Asian.
Oh shit!
Damn.
Hey, Twitter is crazy, man. Twitter is crazy.
Damn. Hey, he missed a couple of kicks, didn't he?
Yeah, he missed one back to back because he missed it, but they had a flag on Atlanta. I mean, not on Atlanta, on Tampa, so he got to redo it. He still missed it.
And then he got one block.
Hey, my boy's got a little bit of swag though.
Yeah.
You see him with the backwards hat warming up?
Man, I tell you what, man. Atlanta's starting to look like the team I thought they would be.
They look great though.
They was looking crazy. They was looking crazy for a couple weeks.
Is it bad? Like, with hockey, like the Thrashers were like obviously in Atlanta for a while, but like I don't know, the Falcons. Like, I love that throwback jersey, like the Falcons throwback.
Oh yeah, the real Dirty Bird jersey. Yeah, when they had
that's the Dirty Bird jersey. Oh no, the Dirty Bird jersey was the black.
Dude, Loki, I saw
no better sports city than Detroit though.
I saw Cousins wearing it. I'm like, damn, like Loki, he rocked. Like, I just love the helmet design and how it has like the little bird on the side too. I'm like,
I like that old school Falcon too, like that Falcon logo.
Yeah, I don't know why they don't go back to it. Like,
they want to. There's people on the radio around here talk about that all the time. Every time they wear the red helmets, they're like, why don't you just make that permanent?
It looks better.
It looks a lot better.
And then you got
anything y'all want to get into before we head out of here?
What?
Fuck the Braves, man.
Man, fuck that. Fuck Michigan.
RP to the Braves, man. They tried. They got in the playoffs and they couldn't win the game. Did y'all win the game?
Bro, we had more.
Put him in the coffin.
Damn, bro.
Hey, ain't there some shit where the Braves and the Astros combined ain't win that one damn game?
Right.
Well, I appreciate.
We shouldn't even have been there, bro. We had more injuries than I can ever remember a team having, bro.
That is true. I'm surprised y'all got in there because everybody was hurt. The pitcher rotation was hurt all year. Man, I don't know how y'all even made it.
Shout out to the 373 people that's watching, man.
Hold up. Oh, that was collusion though. What you and the Mets did to the Diamondbacks was crazy.
No, that ain't you wild, bro.
That was a crazy scenario. A doubleheader, and as long as each team win the game, y'all both get in, but the Diamondbacks don't get in. That was crazy.
Collusion.
We tried to win the first one.
Collusion.
Yeah, I'm calling collusion.
Shout out to the 374 people that's watching, man. I appreciate it, man. Y'all know what it is, Detroit Fan Report. Before we get out of here, man, I'm gonna let them know who they is and where you can find them at. Mike.
You can find me on X at @1pride_JR.
Keegan.
All right, I'm Keegan. You can find me on TikTok and on Instagram at ThatWingsFan97.
Leo.
Leo, first name, last name on Twitter.
Day.
It's Day. You can find me on Twitter, Markham246.
And I'm Bandit, you feel me? You can find me here. I mean, I'm always here.
Hey, bro, why you always do like the little Like I just want to. Like, every time you do this, I picture you sitting there like,
That's his thing.
like, who are you trying to map to, dog? Like, what?
Let him cook.
Hey, Leo, he about to break out that baby oil, man.
man, no Diddy over here. No Diddy. We get in the show like that right there, man. Ain't no Diddy, man. You don't try to play me like that, bro. And because my hands be actually just put lotion on. You feel me?
Bro's pulling out the Diddy jokes at the end of the show. We're totally getting canceled.
Man, no Diddy, bro. Diddy, bro. Come on, now. Don't try to play me like that, bro. Hey, that's cold, bro.
Oh man.
I do gotta give some shout outs before we get out of here, though, man. Shout out to my daughter, man. She just turned. Shout out to my daughter. She just turned 1 yesterday, man.
God,
her first birthday party will be tomorrow, man. Love you, Athena, man. And shout outs for you guys, man. Like I said, I wouldn't be able to do this if it wasn't for y'all, man. I got a great team over here, man. From the new guy, Keegan, from the old school guy, Day and Mike, from the Asia Persuasion, you feel me? Deep down in Cali. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Guy, Tori, Rich, you feel me? All y'all, man. I love y'all, man. I mean that, man. But what I said, man, this is Detroit. What up, though, man? And we getting out of here, man. Talking about I got baby oil, man. Got me messed up.